I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Cal. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video, kinda nervous. We do not judge here, okay? Okay, you hear me? We do not judge each other here. Well, we can judge a little bit. If you recommend a book and I don't like it, you are on thin ice, buddy. A lot of people on booktok have been recommending me a book. It is something I really don't know anything about other than their names, the sport he plays, and where they're from. We are talking about Binding 13. I literally only know that their name is Shannon and Johnny, that they're Irish, and he plays rugby. Am I too close to the microphone? Today, I'm going to be reading the number one romance recommended to me, and the reason I'm only reading one book is because she is hefty. I hear that this book has ruined people's lives, and by that, I mean that they loved it so much and they cried. I want to cry so hard that my eyes hurt. I don't feel like it's gonna make me cry. I can't imagine it. It's a book about teenagers and romance, and I don't know how that's gonna make me cry. So we will see. I'm already about 17% through it, so I'm a little bit in, but nothing has happened so far. Okay, so I've been reading it on my Kindle. Look at the name of this chapter.
This is genuinely such a crazy name for a chapter. It better not be about her because this girl has been through so much.
Fortunately, the chapter name is not about Shannon. It is about a cat. I was actually getting worried for a second that she just has the worst luck ever, but no, because this girl has already been through so much. I cannot lie to you, they are so precious. It is just so cute to me how respectful they're trying to be while also not being able to look away from each other. I just think it's so cute. It feels so teenage love. Like it like brings me back, you know what I mean? But also the fact that Gypsy's cat likes both Shannon and Johnny is a total green flag. I mean, obviously. I just think they're so precious. Oh man, something's gonna happen. So I know something's gonna happen, right? I don't know if I'm prepared, but we keep going. I don't know if I'm reading this right, but I'm obsessed with this wording. She says that the number 13 on the back was sewn to his skin. If she means like clinging to his skin or like stuck to his skin kind of thing, I just think that's such an interesting way to word it. And for some reason, I'm obsessed with it. It feels like a more elegant way of saying like stuck to skin or clinging to skin. I've never heard sewn to skin. I've never heard that. Maybe it's popular in Ireland. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way. Who knows? Ronan irks me so bad. I don't know if he's going to do something to Shannon or just like piss Johnny off, but I feel like something is definitely going to happen with him. I mean, I feel like that's why he was created, right? I hope he doesn't do something like bad, you know? Like, I hope he's just an annoying character because he's already pissing me off. So I'm halfway through the book. I have my thoughts written out right here. So don't mind me if I'm looking down quite a bit. Things are finally picking up. I felt for a moment there that if this book weren't so popular, I'd probably self DNF it. I felt like there was a lot of nothing happening for a minute there, but I did have a feeling that because of its success, it could only go up. We're seeing this more protective side of Johnny, I mean, he's been protective since the beginning, but he is not afraid to rearrange somebody's face. And also, now that Shannon is 16, I'm so curious how Johnny will react, given that one of his biggest issues was that she is 2 years younger than him. He really did not like that she was 15 and he was 17. That was like a huge no-go for him. I think while I do enjoy reading about Johnny and Shannon, especially Shannon, I find her story just very interesting and very heart-wrenching, and I care for her so much. I really like Joey and Aoife, and specifically really like Aoife. There's just something about the way she speaks. Like, I'd be friends with her if she were a real person, you know? I believe Joey and Aoife have a book together. I could be wrong. I might need to fact check that. I don't really know what could happen in the story because they're already together. I also don't really have predictions for how the book could end. I don't want to say too much because this is a spoiler-free vlog, but right now I just hope Shannon's parents disappear somehow. But given the history that Shannon and Joey explained, I just don't think it's a viable option. But we will see. If you have read the book, please do not spoil it in the comments. For me, for anybody, I do not want that.
He said it! He said it!
So something just happened. Something always happens to Shannon. That's pretty much her thing at this point. She goes, "This was me we're talking about, and I never did embarrassment and shame by halves." Like, girl, you don't need to tell me. I already know. This one, fortunately, wasn't as bad as what she usually goes through, but man, this girl needs to catch a break. It's actually getting pretty upsetting. But out of all the days for her friends not to be at school, this is the one day. This is the one day that they are not at school. Cool. Yeah. Okay, now she's crying. I don't know why that's making me so upset. It's such a small thing that's just happened to her, but it's so big, you know? It feels so big. Johnny seriously just went,
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I have finally finished Binding 13. It took me way too long, but I finally get why people say you're going to want to go right into Keeping 13 after. For anyone who hasn't read this book, the story follows Shannon and Johnny, two high school students attending Tommen College. And for my fellow Americans, college is, I guess, high school in Ireland. Shannon grew up her whole life bullied, and so her mom takes extra shifts at work to get her into Tommen College and kind of give her a new life. And her father is also just a terrible person. Johnny, on the other hand, was raised by two great parents, but they're a little bit absent, but they love him. They do love him. He's a rugby... Why am I still holding this? He's a rugby star with an injury, and he's kind of in pain throughout the whole book. And because of this, we kind of wonder, is he going to be able to play in the future? Or will he miss his chance? The two would not have known each other had Shannon not run across the field on the first day of school and gotten hit in the head by a rugby ball. Thanks to Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. Seriously, he was being careless and he does accidentally hit her in the back of the head. After this, they're kind of told they are not allowed to talk to each other. They take it very seriously. This book is heart-wrenching. It deals with heavier topics that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but definitely look up the trigger warnings. I totally see the appeal of this book and why it has a cult following online. It's not just about Johnny and Shannon. You do fall in love with the other characters, and Chloe Walsh, the author, actually caters towards the wants of the audiences and creates books later on that follows those characters. There's a hair in my eye. Ow, ow, ow. While Binding 13 was not my favorite read of all time, there were moments I found myself wondering, is this story too long? There were moments I found it to be a bit repetitive, and I kept asking, can we just move on with it? Toward the halfway point, as I mentioned, it does like pick up, and it had me hooked. I did find myself tearing up quite a bit, which I was surprised about. So I think it's safe to say I'm going to finish the rest of the series. With all of that said, what do I give Binding 13? What is the star rating? I will say that this is a safe 4 out of 5 stars. Originally, it would have been 3. 300 pages in, you know, you're kind of just like, what is going on? Is something gonna happen? And honestly, this rating can change depending on how I like the other books. I did enjoy it. I do love the characters. They are hard not to like, and I am very excited to read Keeping 13. In the making of this video and reading the book, Chloe Walsh actually announced that they are making a Binding 13 screen adaptation, and this is my audition for the main characters of Binding 13. Hey Johnny! It's me, Shannon like the river. Remember you hit me in the head with a rugby ball one time? Good times. Oh my god, Shannon, I didn't see you down there. I know, I can be kind of quiet. No, Shannon, like, you are so tiny. Like, you could literally blow away in the wind. Like, you are as big as a speck. Hey, it's me, Gibbsy!